The streets of 1970s Britain were alive with motion, color, and sound. The scent of petrol mingled with the crisp morning air, tires squeaked around corners, and engines purred with a personality all their own. A Mini darted through a congested city center, weaving between double-decker buses, while outside terraced houses, Cortinas gleamed in the sun, polished by meticulous owners. A Ford Capri growled along the motorway, turning heads with its V6 howl. These weren't just vehicles. They were companions, symbols of status, and vessels of adventure. Tonight, we journey into a world where cars weren't merely modes of transport. They were living, breathing icons of an era. The 1970s in Britain were a golden age for motoring. Families, young drivers, and ambitious professionals all found identity and joy in the cars they drove. Streets, lanes, and motorways were filled with machines that carried not just passengers, but dreams, aspirations, and memories. It was a time when the choice of car spoke volumes. The Mini whispered of youthful rebellion and ingenuity. The Cortina, dependable and familiar, spoke of daily life and family traditions. The Capri, sleek and aspirational, roared ambition and desire. Each car had character, quirks, and a soul, weaving itself into the daily rhythms of British life. In this journey, we explore 15 cars that shaped a decade. Cars that defined the era, from modest town runabouts to roaring sports machines, and from rugged countryside icons to luxurious executive saloons. The Cortina was everywhere. Parked outside modest terrace houses, lined in company car parks, towing caravans along the M1, it was the car of the people. The Mk3 onwards offered roomy interiors, reliable engines ranging from 1.3 to 2.0 liters, and the legendary soft floating ride courtesy of its AA suspension. Inside, the Cortina was comforting. You could hear the gentle hum of the engine, feel the easy clutch underfoot, and turn the light steering with minimal effort. It became a staple for learners and seasoned drivers alike. Families loaded picnics for seaside adventures, dads polished chrome bumpers every Sunday, and sales reps logged tens of thousands of miles each year. Culturally, it was immortalized in songs like Grey Cortina, embodying a simple, practical, and reliable ethos. Clean lines, rock-solid simplicity, and muted colors like silver or blue made it a canvas for everyday life, and almost everyone had a Cortina story. Think about your own first car. Did it spark joy, freedom, or perhaps even a little mischief? The Escort was the car for teenagers dreaming of adventure. Over 1 million sold, it offered light steering, peppy engines, and a playful personality. Sporty variants, the Mexico and RS 1600, featured twin carburetors, leather seats, and throaty exhausts that made every ride feel like a rally stage. Rear-wheel drive and balanced handling gave it credibility beyond its humble origins. 3- and 5-door hatchbacks made it practical for surfboards, suitcases, and weekend escapades. Bright colors, avocado green, harvest gold, combined with chrome bumpers and rear spoilers, etched the Escort into the memory of a generation. From school runs to spirited back-road drives, it was versatile, reliable, and undeniably cool. Many baby boomers recall blasting their mom's old Escort with the radio cranked, feeling like heroes on narrow country lanes. Ever wanted to own a classic rally car? Picture sliding into an Escort RS 1600, grin guaranteed. British Leyland's answer to the Cortina, the Marina, was the everyman's car. Over 700,000 registered in the 1970s, it was simple, unpretentious, and inexpensive to run. With engines ranging from 1.3 to 1.8 liters, it was not fast, but dependable. Yes, the ride could be bouncy, steering underwhelming, and road tests often joked about its quirks. Yet the 1.8L twin-carb GT offered a little punch, and families relied on it for daily commutes, camping trips, and chip shop runs. Estates carried tents, kids, and groceries. Rural pickups hauled livestock. Its cheap plastic wood dash and garish colors, moldy mustard, avocado, and burnt orange, are remembered with affectionate amusement. Despite jokes, it had loyal fans who adored its simplicity and ease of maintenance. Sometimes being so bad it's good is exactly what makes something unforgettable. The Mini remained a fixture of British streets throughout the decade. Tiny, agile, and economical, it was a city car that felt alive. Driving it was like piloting a go-kart, low seating, wheels at the corners, and direct steering that let you feel every twitch of the road. Its high-revving engines, tight four-speed gearbox, and tinny cabin meant every sound of the road was magnified. Mini interiors were as colorful as the exteriors. Tartan cloth, circular speedometers, toggle switches, door pockets that could hold gin bottles, chrome hubcaps glinting in the sun, and its pop culture fame cemented its place in British hearts. Minis were the first cars of young drivers, second family cars, and an enduring symbol of ingenuity. They threaded narrow streets, squeezed into tiny spaces, and carried a joy that was uniquely British. The Capri promised style, speed, and aspiration. Built on a Cortina platform, but with the styling of a mini Mustang, it was the car you bought for yourself. The 3.0L V6 variants roared to life, achieving 0 to 60 mph in under 9 seconds. Convertible days, weekend trips, cinema dates, or beach runs with surfboards. Driving a Capri was a statement. Vinyl roofs, sporty stripes, bright metallic colors, and iconic round tail lights made it impossible to ignore. It wasn't just a car, it was identity, freedom, and style wrapped in steel and chrome. The Allegro's floating ride, squash nose design, and quirky four-speed column shifter divided opinions but charmed families with comfort and familiarity. The Viva, compact, reliable, and everywhere. The AD016, innovative front-wheel drive with hydroelastic suspension, a car ahead of its time. The Granada, a plush executive saloon, quiet, stable, and elegant. The Avenger, a versatile family saloon with sporty GT variants, practical yet fun. Each car played a role in everyday British life, quietly weaving itself into stories of holidays, school runs, and motorway journeys. The Morris Minor, small, slow, endearing. Perfect for Sunday drives, village shop trips, and countryside adventures. The MGB, fun, open top, with a burbling exhaust and overdrive that made every weekend a joy. The Triumph Spitfire, playful, zippy, and spirited, a young driver's ticket to freedom. Jaguar XJ6, luxury and performance, a status symbol and family companion. Land Rover Series 2 and 3, primitive, rugged, capable of conquering mud, hills, and adventure. Families perched on side-mounted seats, camping gear stacked high, driving into the wilderness with the thrill of the unknown. Close your eyes and imagine climbing into one of these classics. Can you hear the engines, feel the seats, smell the leather? The 1970s weren't just a decade. They were a defining era of British motoring. From the humble Cortina to the sleek Capri, the playful Mini to the luxurious Jaguar, these cars carried stories, dreams, and memories. They shaped lives, framed adventures, and created enduring nostalgia. Every rusted hatchback, polished bonnet, and sun-faded dashboard holds a story, a testament to British ingenuity, character, and spirit. These vehicles weren't just driven, they were cherished, lived in, and remembered. If you love classic cars, British motoring history, and the stories behind steel and chrome, hit subscribe and join us on more journeys through Britain's automotive past. Rediscover the cars that defined a generation and find a piece of your own history along the way.